The Great Awakening will not be canceled. I repeat, the Great Awakening will not be canceled. Now, we live in this time where some magical person can just dictate what we get to do and what we don't get to do. Now, I have news for you. The real answer is you can do anything you want. Anything less than your heart's greatest desire is self-sabotage. We are living in the time right now where even holidays, Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, we have Black Friday, all of these normal traditions that we've come to accept in our consumer culture. And now it's being canceled. All right, well, guess what? You can't stop this Kundalini energy. You can't stop your third eye from opening. You can't stop the evolution of the soul. Right now, we are amidst possibly the greatest awakening of our time. And you know who wants to stop it. I can't get into the details. This is going to get even crazier. You'll notice that you can't stop the love. You can't stop the unconditional love, which is the fifth dimension. You can't stop this energy from coming in tune to planet Earth. Are you ready? This is happening right now. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you, I feel you, and I love you. Shout out to everybody expanding their cup right now. I know this is a difficult time. I know that you choosing the path of the heart has been difficult. However, I want to reassure you that this is so worth it. Everything that is holding you back right now, everything that you've been going through, every toxic person that you've cut off, every uncomfortable situation that you've chosen the high road and using that love, using that heart as your anchor, as your motor through life, I want to give a sincere gratitude. Just feel this love, feel this positive vibe, feel this energy that I'm putting out to you. Thank you for being here during this live stream. Thank you for being here during this great awakening. Thank you for having the courage to be the change. Right now, we are going through it. That's right. Every single person right now is going through it. You, the chosen one, you, the shepherd, are blazing the trail, lighting that fire, igniting the passion in each and every soul that you come in contact with. That is the potential. That is what we are here to do. I want to let each and every one of you know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Yes, there are going to be even crazier times ahead. Yes, there's going to be more darkness that we need to transmute into light, into love, into that positivity. Yes, this is just the beginning. You thought the masks was a problem. You thought the coronavirus had people in lockdown. You thought all of this pandemic was really bad. Well, guess what? It's going to get even worse. And if you're living in the matrix and if you're living in the fear, then it's going to get even worse. I'm not trying to sugarcoat this for you. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm here to be upfront and tell you the sincere truth that it's not going to get any better. It's not. We cannot depend on this blue team. We can't believe in Biden. We can't believe in a vice president. Doesn't matter what sex they contain. It doesn't matter who they are. Anything outside of yourself is not going to create the change. Let me repeat that. Anything outside of yourself is not going to create the change. So the question, therefore, is what are you doing to create that change from within? What is your sadhana? What is that practice? What is that thing that is anchoring you to that higher consciousness? Because that's what we're here to do ultimately. Be the one, not just go in tune with the flow. No more trying to go with the flow. No more trying to be one. Because you are one with the universe. You are the flow. How can you be in the flow when you are the flow? How can you be in love when you are love? Don't you see? We are all transcending these limitations from the matrix, from the duality, from the consciousness, from the perspective that you were just this body, you were just these thoughts and this personality that you've identified with. That is not who you are. You are so much more than this. Right now, during this Great Awakening, you are going to get even more in tune with this higher consciousness. You are going to go past all of those limitations, and you will understand that everything in your past, everything, every uncomfortable memory, everything that you did was in order for you to get to that next level so you could wake up. That's what this is all about. That's why everyone is here right now during this Great Awakening, to anchor in this truth and to be one with the Most Highest High. I want to let each and every one of you know that the Great Awakening will not be canceled. There will be beautiful visions. There will be unity. There will be community. There will be oneness when we all let go, surrender, and repeat. That is the process. That is how we get in tune with this higher consciousness. That's how we go beyond all of those limitations. Now, you are here watching this video for a reason. You are here getting in tune with this fifth dimension, creating the new earth. That is what this is all about. Now, there are some forces. Doesn't matter whether they're reptilian, doesn't matter whether they're politicians, it doesn't matter whether they are so evil and corrupt and filled with greed. None of that matters, because love will always win. Always. Haven't you figured that out yet? Love will always win. Think about what this universe is all about. Think about why you are here in the first place. Why do you have a human body? Why do you have this body that's walking around that you need to feed and you need to take care of and maintain? Why do you even exist? What are you here to do? They know how powerful we are. They know what's really going on. They know that you are a part of this Great Awakening. They know that once your third eye is open, you cannot be stopped. Now, yes, there's going to be even more forced stay-at-home lockdowns. Yes, there's going to be even more fear to try to keep you to wear a mask. Yes, there's going to be even more confusion around the whole process behind the CDC, behind our health, behind the old paradigm of how all of this goes down. Now, there is going to be even more destruction in the form of people trying to control this Great Awakening. People cannot stop this Great Awakening, although that's what mankind does, right? Man will always try to play God and try to tell you what's right and what's wrong and what doesn't work and what does work. Now, let me reassure you, the only thing that I can guarantee you that works is unconditional love. Check the vibe, right? Does it pass the vibe check? See what I'm saying? If it doesn't feel good in your heart, how is it supposed to feel good anywhere else? And right now, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that are not passing that vibe check. There are a lot of people that are stuck in the fear and continuing to throw around these conspiracy theories and continue to get people lost in the darkness. And I'm here to reassure you that the only solution is that love, is that light. You are here to go even further, past all of those name-calling people, past all of those lower vibrations, past all of the toxicity and all of the things that are holding you back. The Great Awakening will not be canceled. They can't shut down my YouTube channel. They won't shut down anything because I'm going to keep going. Doesn't matter how many times I get on this live stream. I'm going to keep prevailing past all obstacles. I'm here to speak truth. I'm here to speak and tell you that the Great Awakening is already here. That's what we are here to do. Now, let me know how you're feeling in the chat. Are you ready? Tell me right now in the comment section, the Great Awakening will not be canceled. Or are these just words? Am I just saying empty words? Tell me, do you feel it? Are you ready for it? Tell me right now in the comment section. The Great Awakening will not be canceled. Why? Because it's not possible. You can't stop the love. You can't stop the light from coming through. The only way around this is to go through it. Yes, that's right. I'm seeing all of you in the chat. You are ready. You are ready for the next level. You are here to go beyond those limitations. You are no longer going to accept the answers from these politicians. You are no longer going to accept the answers from this agenda, this pandemic that has been strayed out right before us. And all you have to do is ask yourself, do they pass the vibe check? Your heart is the one that is leading life now. Let go of the mind. Let go of the matrix. Let go of your old self. Now, we know how this works. We've seen this before. It's called divide and conquer. Now, going further into this Great Awakening, I want to let all of you know that technology has become so powerful that they now know our every single move. Everybody's walking around with a smartphone in their hand. Everyone is ordering their food online. Everyone is using the system, using the digital currencies, using this as a way, as what might be convenient, is really just another way to strip us from our freedoms and to gain access to these utmost uncomfortable parts of our life. Now, as you know, the transparency is here. There is nothing to hide. They already know your next move, so you can't hide from it. They already know what you're going to have for breakfast tomorrow. They already know how much income you make per year. They already know every detail about your life because you're posting it on social media. So the things that you have to focus on is, how are we creating that new earth? How are we activating the next level of consciousness by not giving in to the matrix, by not giving in to the technology and to all of these addictions that are creating the problems in the first place? Once you are completely free and self-reliant, living in tune with nature, growing your own food, having a place where you can be humble and you can get all that you need straight from nature, then there will no more cause and effect, no more dependency, no more food shortages, no more fear, right? Because don't you see, they've created the supply and the demand. So now what we have to do is do our work in order to deprogram from the matrix, get off of the government food, get off of the government water, stop breathing the chemtrails, get away from the government air. Get away from all of that toxicity and understand that the new earth is being created right now. They can't stop the Great Awakening. They can stop you from being 6 foot from one another. They can put so much fear in you to prevent you from getting into your heart, creating all of this anxiety, creating the depression, allowing more people to turn to pharmaceuticals and alcohol and government food and all of these things that are continuing to lower the vibration. That's exactly what they want. If you are living in that fear, they have you pinned. They got exactly what they want. Now, the only solution is to choose love. In fact, we need double the amount of love to combat that darkness. We need double the amount of light to combat that darkness. We need to go even further. Nature has everything we need. Trust the fruits, the vegetables, the herbs. Everything is right below your feet. Everything. Now, this Great Awakening will not be canceled. Remember that. Every time you feel overwhelmed, every time you feel pressure to wear a mask, or you're getting put into an uncomfortable situation where you think something is going to not pan out right, remember that light is within you at all times. All you have to do is focus on your heart, focus on the love, focus on the highest vibration right now on planet Earth, which is the fifth dimension. Now, if you're new here, welcome. I want to give an explicit shout out to everyone that is new on the path. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying yes and choosing unconditional love. Thank you for going beyond your mind and going into your heart. That's what this is all about. The Great Awakening, as you know it, is happening right now. We are going from the mind and the illusion of separateness into the heart and into the oneness. That is the cosmic view. You are one. We are one. You are infinite consciousness wrapped up in human form. Now, the Great Awakening cannot be canceled. It's not possible to cancel the Great Awakening. You'll notice that they are going to push every single agenda out right now, especially as we get in tune with the holidays coming up. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, these vulnerable times where people want to gather, people want to spread the love. You'll notice how every dose of love, there will be even more fear going forward in 2020 coming to a close, because that's exactly what they want. With more fear, there's more control. And that's all that matters. When we are controlled, then we no longer have the Kundalini. We no longer have the energy to access higher consciousness. So that is their plan. That is the number one agenda. Because when you're fully controlled, there's no reason for them to keep doing these tactics any longer, because they got you right where they want you to be. Now, I want to reassure all of you that you are smarter than this, that intelligence is within you. You know that all that you have to abide by is God's law, the universe's law, Krishna's law, Yeshua, Jesus, Buddha, whatever energy that you are cultivating, whatever that you are aspiring to, that is your guide. That is the true leader. Not someone on some pedestal wearing a business suit. I want to let you know that nature will always be the solution. Always. Man will always try to recreate nature and say that it is better than nature. Well, guess what? That experiment has failed us. That is an experiment that has been here for quite some time now, and it has failed us. We do not need to get into dependencies with mankind. We do not need the chemicals, because we have nature. We have everything that we need. Just take off your shoes and stay a while. It feels just fine. Now, shout out to everybody who already knows how to ground their energy, who is already vegan, activating this higher consciousness, saying no to the fast food, saying yes to the fruits and the vegetables, to the light, to the prana, to the energy that is coming in on planet Earth right now. Are you ready for 5D? Tell me. Tell me in the comment section right now. I am ready for 5D. I am ready for 5D. Because if you're truly ready, you're telling the universe that you are going to receive 5D. This isn't going to happen automatically. This is going to happen when all of your prerequisites are checked. You need to completely remove the flesh from your diet. No more meat, no more dairy, no more chicken, no more fish, none of that stuff. You don't need it. We need to choose the path of ahimsa, non-violence. Yes, you are ready. Alexis, Rebecca, Amanda, Darren, I see all of you. I feel each and every one of you. We are on this path together. There is no separateness. There is only oneness. Now, as we get in tune with this Great Awakening, there will be even more darkness coming through. I can reassure you that there will be even more challenges to overcome. Now, you embodying the light, you know that all you have to do is keep going with that path of the light. Keep going on this path of ascension. Keep going, because that's how this works. It doesn't stop. As long as you have a human body, you are going to continue to do this work. Shout out to all my light workers out there. Shout out to all my fellow empaths. Shout out to each and every one of you choosing the light, choosing the love, choosing the higher consciousness right now on planet Earth, because that's what we are here to do. It's not easy. I know it's been difficult. I know you felt overwhelmed. I know you've been feeling the deja vu, the vivid dreams, the ringing in your ears, the angel numbers. All of these synchronicities are no coincidence. It's all perfect. Remember that the next time you feel caught, the next time you feel trapped in your emotions, the next time you get reactive and you want to defend your beliefs, remember this. It's all perfect. That's how we do this. We get in tune with this higher consciousness by practicing oneness. The best thing that you can do right now is embody that unconditional love. Once your heart chakra is open, once your third eye is open, there is no going back. That's what this involves. It involves you pulling those skeletons out of your closet, pulling all of those uncomfortable emotions, understanding that all of this is perfect. The only way out is through. Never forget that. There is no avoiding this. We cannot run anywhere. We cannot hide. The only way out is through. Now, I want to let each and every one of you know that there will be some imposters coming through, claiming they are spiritual, claiming they are empaths, claiming they are light workers. There will always be false prophets. Now, I want you to know that you have to anchor into this vibration so high that if they don't pass the vibe check, you just keep going. There will be false prophets that will tell you what's real and that you should follow them. Do not follow anybody. Don't even follow me. I'm here to point you right here back within. Everything you need is within you. Don't take my words for it. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own voice. Speak your truth into this world. Your words become your reality. When you are fully in line with your heart's greatest desires, everything will manifest. Don't just take my words for it. You need this direct experience. You need to experience this higher consciousness. You need to taste the nectar of what it feels like to get in tune with the fifth dimension. That's what this all comes down to. Have you truly felt it? Have you tasted it? Do you even know what it means to be in 5D? We are all doing this work right now together. I want to give an explicit shout out to everybody in the chat joining me right now. Thank you to everybody expanding their cup, doing their work, showing up every single day, choosing the love, choosing the light, because this is not for everybody. You'll notice that 90% of the population is still stuck in the matrix. They are still stuck in that fear. We have to transmute all of that fear into light. We have to bring the Great Awakening right here to planet Earth, because that's what we're here to do. Now, the Great Awakening cannot be canceled. It will not be canceled. It's just not possible. Now, think about why they are canceling Thanksgiving, why they are canceling the movie theaters, why they are canceling all of this. I don't know about you, but when you start really looking at the laws from the CDC or the safety guidelines or anything that has to do with this virus, you'll notice that it's all just one big play to keep you in control. They have you right where they want you, scared, tired, overwhelmed, full of anxiety, malnourished. That's exactly where they want you to be. Now, when you see through that veil of illusion, remember, the more you wake up, the more you increase your vibration, the more you can start to see through these veils that are now beneath you. You can see through their tricks. You can see through their tactics and how they divide and conquer all of us. That's exactly what they do. Now, as we get in tune with this Great Awakening, you'll notice that more people are going to choose the light. More people are going to choose the love because they're going to start seeing through that veil of illusion. Their third eye will open and they're going to start asking questions. Wait, why am I wearing this mask? Why am I constantly being told what to do? Those are just the sheep becoming the shepherds. It's inevitable. You cannot stop the Great Awakening. You cannot stop higher consciousness. You cannot stop the love from penetrating every cell of your being. You can't stop it. We are here to go beyond what you thought was fear. We are here to go beyond what you thought was darkness. Remember, all of that is just you going through it so you can transmute that into love. That's it. That's the only thing we're here to do. Now, the Great Awakening will not be canceled. It's just not possible. I don't care what reptilian energy, what Rothschild, what agenda, what darkness, whatever you can think of right now, that does not come even close to the power that is within you. Not even close. Never forget that. You are multidimensional. You can go to the fifth dimension and beyond. You can get in tune with this Great Awakening and go beyond all of those limitations. You can go so far that you won't even know who you are anymore because you're so woke. You're so happy. You're so ascended that you don't even know the difference between black or white because it's all love. It's all perfect. I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat joining me. Welcome. Shout out to everybody expanding their cup, everybody who's choosing that love, choosing to focus on the high vibrations, choosing to go beyond the duality, because I know it's not easy. All of that courage is within you. It's real. So I want to let all of you know that what you can do and your power is just the beginning. You are just now starting to get to the potential and understand how powerful you truly are, because we are more powerful than them. We actually have the choice to do what we want. We always have free will. The divide and conquer will not happen forever. This tactic will only work for so long, and it only works for the people that are stuck in the corral. It does not work for the true shepherds that are here guiding the majority of us. Now, as we get in tune even more with this Great Awakening and we go even further into this, they are going to pull out all the cards out of the deck. Every single one of them. So that's why you need to get moving towards self-reliance. You need to get moving towards 100% self-reliance. You need to start growing your own food if you're not already. You need to start getting your own water if you're not already. You need to have a reliable source for all of these things in order to be completely dependent on yourself. That is what this new earth is all about. That's what we are creating, a full self-sustainable community. It's beautiful. I can already see it in my mind's eye. Everybody is sharing again, sharing the knowledge, sharing the foods, sharing everything that we need in order to be fully sustainable within the community, within the most highest vibration right here on planet Earth. That's what we are here to do. That's what we were all doing before the cities were built, before the Babylon corruption came in, before the Matrix. Think about that. What was the world like before the Matrix? Just imagine that for a minute with me. What was the world like before the Matrix? Everybody was a hunter or gatherer, right? Everybody was living in tune with nature. Everybody was breathing clean air. Everybody had clean water. There was no fear because it was all love. That was the only thing to do, was to love. Because you are love. You were love. You were completely embodying love, and you didn't even know what fear was. Therefore, you couldn't feel it. Now, fast forward a few thousand years where we've created the cities. We've created the Babylon. We've now gotten you completely dependent on the water, on the toxic food, on the chemtrails, on the toxicity that's breathing in our body every single minute. There is pollution going into our planet. There is radiation coming from 5G. There are technologies out there that are harming us that people are having a blind eye to. So going even further to this great awakening, we have to understand that those things are no longer allowed. Those things are no longer going to work as we get in tune with this energy, and the fifth dimension anchors right here on planet Earth. We will not be able to get away with those things from the old paradigm. We have been duped. We've been programmed. You have to own this and start deprogramming and unschooling. Get yourself so in tune with nature that you don't even know what the matrix is. I am beyond ecstatic. I am really excited for December 21st, moving forward into this fifth dimension. All of you need to go even further to these prerequisites. Start eliminating the fish, the chicken, the red meats. No flesh is required for the new earth. Clean and cleanse and purify yourself from this old way of life. We have to get in tune with this great awakening and go even further than we ever thought was possible. Nature has everything you need. All you have to do is let go, surrender, and repeat. Let go to the fact that you were programmed this entire time. You are not the personality anymore. You are not this body. Surrender to this infinite consciousness which lives within you always. And as soon as you feel comfortable, as soon as you accepted those facts, then let go and surrender and repeat. Do it all over again. That's how you anchor into the next level and keep going, keep upgrading, because as long as you have a human form, you are still here to do the work. And when you get triggered, when you get overwhelmed, when life creates a storm that you just can't weather, that is the universe just showing you where you need to do that work. And as we get in tune with the holiday season, close to family, and people want to be close to one another, do not let anything stop you. Because love is the greatest force in the universe. By far. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comment section right now. Love is the greatest force in the universe. Am I the only one? Are these just empty words? Tell me right now in the comment section. Tell me in the chat. Love is the greatest force in the universe. There's nothing else here to do. There's nothing else here to cultivate. Love is the greatest force in the universe. That's right. Alexis, you know about it. Rebecca, you're on it. You know exactly what's going on. You know exactly how to transmute these energies. There's nothing new here. All we have to do is keep going on that path within, doing the yoga, doing the meditation, doing the work in order to anchor in this high vibration right here on planet Earth. This is the process that we are all doing right now. We are going from that old way of life, the old paradigm, and this huge misconnection that we got off track somewhere along the way. When did we start killing animals? When did we start building these cities and separating ourselves? When did we get in tune to this energy that says you are not one with the universe? You are so separate that you got casted out. Now, all of that was an illusion. You are not separate. You are actually one with the universe. You did not need to go through that because all of this is happening for a reason. Now that we know that love is the greatest force in the universe, how do we cultivate that love? It is a choice. Within every single thing that we do, we have to cultivate that love and go even deeper in tune with it. Because that's what work is required right now through this great awakening. All of us are transmuting that fear, going to the most high vibration right here on planet Earth. Now, these agendas will not last. This pandemic will only go so far. I want to let you know that as long as you are in tune with your higher self, as long as you are anchoring in to that higher consciousness, there is nothing to fear. For everyone that is stuck in the matrix, for everyone that is stuck in the fear of duality, waiting for the next command from a TV screen, then there's going to be even more problems. There's going to be even more frustration. There's going to be even more battles on this spiritual war. This spiritual war is happening right now. If you haven't figured that out, every single day we are battling and choosing the light. You are the light warrior, choosing the one to go beyond the light, guiding the people, going even deeper into this great awakening, going even deeper into what it means to embody that light, to be love, not just feel it. There's no more trying to go into the flow. No, you are the flow. You are the love. You are abundant. These are actions. These are verbs. This is not something that you can just think of. Now, as we get in tune with this universe, as we get in tune with this great awakening, the fifth dimension is going to be completely here on planet Earth. The more we go through these uncomfortable emotions, the more that we get in tune with this energy, the more all of that darkness has to get pushed to the surface. That's what I mean by crazier times. That's what I mean by confusion. The ugliness, the election, all of this stuff was here to just distract us and keep us pinned around their finger. Now, the more that you can connect and let go of those toxic relationships, let go of the government food, let go of all of those old comfortable things that were creating the problems in the first place, the more you will be able to tap into this most higher consciousness and this most high frequency that is right here on planet Earth. That's what's being asked of us right now. We are here to transmute that darkness, turn it into love. Now, we have to do all of this before it becomes 100% mandatory. Right now, there are still options. There are still space for each and every one of us to go into, instead of being just led through the corral like the sheep. Now, this great awakening will not be canceled. I want you to really think about why the censorship is happening. Why are they censoring the videos? Why are they keeping everybody indoors? Why are they keeping people 6 foot apart? It's to dislodge the energy. Your aura goes beyond 6 feet. We need to connect with our fellow brothers and sisters. Now, it's been 6 months of chaos, 6+ months of darkness and being led towards that path of loneliness. Now, I want to reassure you, if you are alone, that does not mean that you are lonely. You have this connection within your heart to go into the guru, into the source of that light, to go in tune with the problem and go through it, not around it. Because on the surface, there's going to be chaos. There will always be some sort of disagreement. There will always be some battle happening on the surface. However, when you choose to go within, you are really showing the universe that you are ready for the fifth dimension, that you are ready for this higher consciousness. This is not an easy path to walk. This is not for everybody. This is only for the empaths out there, only for the light workers, only for the people that are here transmuting this darkness already. You've been on this path for a very long time, even since before this birth. You know exactly what to do. This is just one of many battles on this spiritual war. Now, for those of you who are true chosen ones, who really see beyond this virus, who see beyond this illusion, who see beyond their tactics, you have to lead people past the fear. No more conspiracy theories. No more keeping people in that fear. You have to choose love. And I'm not saying this in the hippy dippy sense or whatever. This is a real vibration. This is a real unconditional love frequency that lives right here within your heart. The heart of all hearts. When you feel pain, I feel pain. When you feel overwhelmed, I feel overwhelmed. So know, when you feel love, I feel love too. When you are truly in that joy, in that bliss, I can feel it. This is something we are all doing right now as we get in tune with the Great Awakening. That's what oneness is. So when that fear comes through, it is something that will only be temporary. Remember that. This is something that has been written in scripture for thousands of years, and it's finally coming to manifestation right here in 2020. We've seen beyond the lies, we've seen beyond the chaos, and there will always be somebody to disrupt the Great Awakening. And guess what? The Great Awakening will not be canceled. It's not possible. I want to say I love each and every one of you. You are here to choose the light and to be that light warrior guiding everybody through it. That unconditional love frequency lives within you. It lives within all of us. And yes, there will be mandatory vaccines. Yes, there will be even more chaos and scanning our IDs and contract tracing. I mean, I could go on and on with the fear. I'm not here to spread the fear and negativity. I'm here to tell you, all you have to do is choose love. That's it. No matter what the obstacle, no matter how dark, no matter how heavy you might feel, the only solution is that love. That's it. We get in tune with this Great Awakening by choosing non-attachment and understanding and accepting what is, instead of getting caught in all of the lies and all of the separation. We do not need to entertain all of those things that were holding us back any further. All we have to do is accept the fact that you were caught, you got triggered, you got reactive. Now, remember, the process is let go, surrender, and repeat. Let go to the most highest vibration. Accept the fact that this happened, and now you know what to do again, so you can let go of the fact that it happened for a reason instead of you being lost in it. Surrender to this most highest consciousness right here on planet Earth, and then repeat the process, because life happens. You're going to get caught again. Now, as we do this, more people will come on board with the Great Awakening. More people will open their third eye. More people will get in tune with this Kundalini energy. And then we can transmute all of this darkness. We can get in tune with this Great Awakening. Instead of being lost in which iPhone is coming out, being lost in whatever vaccine is going to come out, or whatever person like Mark Zuckerberg or Jeff Bezos or whatever 1% person that's trying to control us, that does not matter, because the true power lies within the 99%. Nobody's talking about the 99%. Our human emotions just crave negativity. We've been programmed for it. The news, the media, all of it is just pummeling so much nonsense 24/7. Now, you see beyond that nonsense. You see beyond all of those fear tactics, all of that propaganda that is here, and it's been here for a very long time. They are the same exact tactics that they are using, that they're going to continue to use. All you have to know is that the solution has always been within you. That's it. Everybody needs to get out and fully embody their energy, fully connect with nature, get in tune with this Kundalini energy, activate higher consciousness, and this is how the Great Awakening will not be canceled. This is how we are creating the new earth, because you have access to this 24/7. It doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you're indoors or outdoors. Doesn't matter what country you're in. Doesn't matter what state you're in. No president, no governor, no elected leader can control your energy. You'll notice that the number one tactic that they use is through the emotions, right? Have you seen that? Have you seen the emotions to the point where you get so riled up about what's happening? The election showed everybody where they are at. If you are so concerned about this election, then that is the universe showing you where you need to do your work, because the election does not matter. Joe Biden does not matter. No vice president, no president, not red, not blue, not this, not that. It does not matter. The only thing that matters is you doing your work, anchoring into this higher consciousness, telling the universe that you are ready for the fifth dimension. That's the only thing that matters right now. That is it. Now, as we get in tune with this even more, you'll notice that there will be even more tactics to throw us in the confusion, to using words like marketing, like we're all in this together, like new normal. All of these are marketing tactics and ways to normalize and rationalize the behavior that's happening right now in 2020. I don't know about you, but there's nothing normal about suffocating and blocking off your air through a mask. There's nothing normal about standing 6 feet apart from one another, not even being able to see the beautiful. This is so rudimentary. However, common sense has left the door many years ago, and that's why all of these rules and things have been slipping through the cracks and have become the new normal, because they have accepted it. They've accepted what's going on, so they're just going to listen and do what they're told. Now you, the shepherd, you, the chosen one, you, the light worker, you, the star seed, you've been on this samsara, this cycle of birth and death. You've seen what's going on through time and time again. You've seen the tactics. You know how this works. You know how to transmute this energy. You've done it before. That's why it's time to show others how to do it. Show other people how to go even further in tune with this great awakening. Show people how to open their chakras. Show other people how to embody this highest consciousness. That's what we are doing right now. In fact, that's the only thing left to do. I just want to let each and every one of you know that the censorship is real. I've been feeling it. They've been taking my videos down from TikTok. They've been taking my videos down from YouTube. I have created a way around this censorship. You can join other people already on the spiritual path. We are here guiding you through my inner circle group. This is a great way to connect, to get beyond the censorship. You also get to watch all of my content before it goes live right there on the Patreon page. The link is in the description of this video. So know that you are not alone. Know there are other people already here for you. Right now, all you have to do is choose the path of love. Choose this path of awakening. We are here guiding you. The censorship is real. This is something I wish I could talk about more right now on this planet. We have reached a level where everything is controlled. Everything is happening through the internet. Everything is going through their filters now. There is no longer a free source of internet. There is no longer a free source of information on any level. Now, if you want to get in tune and ask me questions directly 24/7, you want to know what's really going on in the world, then join the Patreon, join the Inner Circle group. Right now, you can join. In the description of this video, you will see a link to join other people already on the spiritual path. We are here 24/7. We talk through the Signal app. I don't answer my direct messages. I don't answer my email that much. The only thing that I do is talk through Signal. This is a completely encrypted server. This is 100% private. This is the best way to communicate in 2020 and going forward, to get around the censorship, to really know what's going on right now. All you have to do is get on the Signal app, get my phone number, communicate. You can text me 24/7 and get in the group chat. So this is something that we do every single day. If you have questions, please go to the Patreon group. You can ask your questions there anytime. I want to let each and every one of you know that you are here for a reason. You are being guided through this great awakening. You are a light worker. You are here to create the new earth. You are here to go beyond those limitations. Everything is happening for a reason. There are no coincidences. It's all perfect. Now, I wish I could talk about things like Bill Gates, the vaccines, so many things, all of these keywords. This video will probably already get removed from YouTube, honestly. So make sure you join me through the Signal app to communicate 24/7. You get my private cell phone number, and you also get to talk to people already on the spiritual path. We communicate 24/7 through the Signal app. There is no way to trace the messages through the Signal app. I love it there. This is the only thing that I've found to get around the censorship right now in 2020 and to really get to the bottom of what's going on right now. You can ask me questions anytime. All right? I want to just take a moment of gratitude and tell each and every one of you that you are here. You are being guided for a reason. Follow that intuition. Follow everything that is coming from your heart. Go beyond the matrix. Go beyond these limitations. And know you are exactly where you need to be. I love each and every one of you. Until next time, guys, infinite love and infinite peace.